Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's get started right away. We're finishing out the season of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I finished all the rest of the episodes, so we're going to discuss and dissect what we have saw. It was a lot to take in, so I'm going to mix and match out what happened. That's how I do. It's how I get to the feels, how I remember things. So let's go. We last left off after the whole, they went to see the tarot card reader. Everyone has got their tarot cards read. The next episode started off with Father Blackwell and Prudence speaking, and he was pretty much down. He pretty much was like a misogynist, pretty much just all male thing. Like how we see in today's world, like guys feel like they should rule the world. Their wives or any girls is like at the lower level. She wanted so bad to have her last name be Blackwell because that is her biological father, and you know, so desperate in life to want that other parent that she wanted just to have that little recognition that Chelsea loved her, and he was not budging at all. So Aunt Zelda and Father Blackwell's getting married, as we seen in the previous. So, because I think he has a darker motive as to why he wants to have this happen. As we saw going along. If you watched it, if not, then go ahead, pause the video, go watch the show, and then come back and recap with me. Though he wanted to, so they were in the midst of, you know, getting married the next day. Hilda was helping be the matron, the dark matron, however they want to say it, of honor. Blue, 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 blue. Mind you, this whole thing is just crazy because she is not marrying him for love. She is marrying him for power. She's marrying him for a name. That's what she wants. She wants to be the next, what is it, the high priestess or Harris or whatever. And she still has a secret that she hasn't told him. She kept his daughter. She lied to him that she got eaten by the other twin, so she kept the daughter a secret. And his other daughter, Prudence, helped. So they both know this deep dark secret. What's gonna happen? Who's gonna help reveal it? Will it be revealed? I guess we will see, right? Sabrina is trying to stop at all costs with this wedding not to happen. She just doesn't trust him. She just doesn't like what he stands for. And if you pretty much seen the show, you just see the way he treats women in general. It's like he's not a character to like. I don't know who would in their right mind like him. If you like him, let me know, and please let me know why, because I don't like him at all. I didn't like the weird sisters. Like it's some episodes they'd be like, oh, okay, I like him, and other episodes you'd be like, you bitches. Then you go back to like, oh, okay, I like him. Then you go back to no, bitches. It's like a back and forth type of brother relationship, sister brother relationship with how I felt about them. But so, and also there was these witch hunters trying to kill pretty much every single witch that they could get their hands on, and they were not just ordinary witch hunters like Harvey is. Harvey's a witch hunter too. That's like was in his family blood. These are like divine ones, like angels, actual angels. So you know they had a little bit of oomph to them when the ordinary. So they was pretty much on the brink of killing people. They killed two of them. They brutally fucking bruised Ambrose, my bae. And Sabrina wanted to be the lone soldier to try to go and help the coven out so everybody don't die. So what did she end up doing, guys? Spoiler alert! She got herself shot with like 3 arrows and died. So we're just all like shocked, like what the hell, Sabrina? Like I'm like, come on, girl, you're Sabrina. You ain't got no extra powers. Like, what's going on here? The old Sabrina I know from the old sitcom wouldn't have had let this happen. But she somehow got resurrected. Like, she came back to life. Somehow and stronger. It was like, if you've seen that movie, what's that movie called? Flatliners. You know how they died and they came back with something extra special to them or whatever, like an extra special thing. I haven't seen the movie clearly, but I've seen the trailer, so I know that that's what the basis is of the movie. That's pretty much what she did. She died and she tapped into an extra set of her powers, which she was able to do like pretty much every single power. It was like she can fucking levitate. She can make the weather happen. She could make someone stop from dying, which she helped deal with Amber Rose because his wounds was not healing. So she just touched him and he stopped bleeding. And she don't even have to do spells anymore. She don't have to like sacrifice nobody no more. She can just think it in her head and it happens. She helped her friend Ross go from blind to not blind. You know, she did a lot of things. So it's like, you know, damn, girl, what you did? Like, I was like, finally, she done tapped into some power and then came back and bossed up. Because I was getting sick of this Sabrina who acts like she don't know what she doing. Okay. Also, before the whole her getting help her out with her blind thing, Ross and Harvey was irritating the heck out of me because Sabrina tried to come and be comforting because, you know, they not witches, and you know, so they don't know the toll it takes on being a witch and also being mortal. So having to keep the balance of both lives, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta balance that out, and it was hard for her. Of course she's gonna leave and come back. They're like, oh, we don't have the ability to leave and come back and this and that. Like, you went around like, damn girl, she only a young girl like y'all, so just chill and give her some space. Like, chill for that. Theo was the only one who was really understanding of Sabrina and her troubles, because Ross and Harvey was basically trying to blame Sabrina for Ross going blind. She's like, right after I kissed Harvey, I went blind. Like, did you do that? He like, yeah, did you do it? I wanted to smack the hell out of Harvey. Like, why would you even assume that? Like, first off, you not all of that. You is not. So that hurt her feelings. And so she went to go look for Nick because also her and Nick was expelled from the Unseen Academy of the Arts, so they could not go back to the school. So she met up with him. He was drunk and said some things. He was like, I knew I shouldn't have been with Omar, this and this and that. Hurt her feelings. So everybody just hurt my poor baby Sabrina all over. By the way, the actor who plays Sabrina is a damn good actress. It's very rare that they find people to do these shows or these reboot of shows who could actually portray the character well. And I liked how they not doing the same light, fun-filled feeling as Sabrina. Like, it's a darker twist, so she fit perfectly. I feel like she was like literally the perfect Sabrina. And pretty much after people saw that she was levitating and, you know, all this extra powers that she gained, everyone was kind of like scared of her. Like, okay, girl, you powerful now. Like, this is not something ordinary witches can do. You on the next level, boo-boo. And she was pretty much like the messiah of people. She was like, you know, I'm about to be y'all holy grail priest. Y'all gonna listen to me. I'll be y'all savior. They was like pretty much coming. You know, Father Blackwell was not trying to go for that. Okay? Because he had secret plans. He was trying to infiltrate the Spellman family. He was trying to get them to the low. Because he befriended Amber Rose just so he can give him a familiar, which was the rat. Somehow, I don't know how he got inside of him, controlled him to kill the priest who was supposed to come and get him, Father Blackwell and Zelda married. So him and the two other boys supposedly had killed the priest, and that's what Father Blackwell wanted, because the rat eventually told Sabrina after she brought him back to life that that's what happened. So after they left for some time and Amber Rose was in witch jail because waiting for his execution, by the time that they come back from their honeymoon, Zelda's a whole new person. She's been spelled, charmed, and she cannot think for herself. So she's just like, you know, the old stepford wife, you know, like the cute little housewife dress, the yes sir, the yes baby, the I'll do whatever you need. Are you good, honey? And just like the dumb blonde but ain't blonde, but that crap, not working for me. And so I also want to say I'm still not feeling Ross and Harvey. You could definitely tell that Ross and Harvey is not gonna last. I hated how, spoiler alert, I hated how they let them be together this whole season. I wanted them to break up. Like, bro, break up by the end of the episode. It was a point in time when Sabrina was ready to tell everyone that she's a witch, and they're witches too, and warlocks, and we should all coexist with mortals, because this is how you get to have her special power, is basically blood mixing, race mixing, like how you got interracial people now in the world. That's pretty much what that was like. She wanted that to happen. Harvey's like, no, don't jump. If you ever loved me at all, you wouldn't jump. So Ross peeped that. I peeped that too, though. He said that quickly, with no hesitation. That's when she said too. Like, you said that pretty easy. He was like, yeah, but I love you too. And you can tell, like, no, I love you I love you as a friend. Like, she probably got some real feelings for him now, but he definitely still in love with Sabrina. He just like, it's Harvey, so he's like the good guy. So he would feel bad if he just like, well, I'm still in love with Sabrina. Clearly, he's still in love with Sabrina. So he finds this prophecy, this picture of her in the mines. As you know, that his dad worked in the mines. This prophecy of pretty much of Sabrina, that she is going to cause the apocalypse. That's what it basically is. Because of her, the apocalypse is going to happen. So she took it upon herself, well, maybe if I don't have my powers, it will not happen. Stupid girl. I hate how these shows, it's like, so Lilith finally came out and told Sabrina that she was Lilith. Like, Sabrina started to find out, okay, you ain't who you said you was. She didn't know she was Lilith right away, but she was like, you definitely been trying to help me fulfill this prophecy by telling me to kill someone, give Ross back her eyesight, bring someone back to life, this and that, go into limbo. You definitely tried to help me bring this along. So it was you. But at that point, she didn't know that she was Lilith. It took her to the end, almost end of the season, to find, okay, you are Lilith, and why are you protecting this man, this devil, dark lord, if you a powerful beast yourself, girl? Like, you is a woman, honey, you stick up for yourself. So I thought it was really good how, like, she and her, Sabrina, like, even though she was really mad at Lilith, like, they connected, because it's like she sees in Sabrina what she wished she could have been, because Sabrina's always been headstrong. She's always been tough and strong, and just not like bowing down to people. And it's like she follows by her own rules, and she is like always with family. She's just determined and everything. Also, it's important to say that Sabrina didn't want this prophecy to happen at all. So she tried to get her powers taken from her by any means necessary. So Amber Rose did this one thing. I forgot what it was called, but he pretty much succeeded, because he used a vegetable of some sort to create, take the powers from her and put it into this clone of Sabrina, as you will say. So Sabrina, our Sabrina, she didn't have any powers anymore, and the clone Sabrina had all the powers. So in doing this, Nick is also keeping Lilith at bay in her house. So this is the last sacrifice that would help the apocalypse come, the Dark Lord to rise and show his true angelic form, because the clone was pretty much taking her friends and making clones of them herself. So she wanted to kill her clone by all means necessary, and any powers of coming forth, so that the apocalypse would not come as she may so have thought. And in this case, Nick is trying to get to her as soon as possible so that it doesn't happen. And I hate in this story is that it always ends up not getting to the person as soon as possible. Like, you a witch, a warlock, teleport there. Why are you running to her? You should have teleported there hella fast. Y'all be teleporting any other time in this whole series, but y'all only want to teleport when it's in dire need. So she ended up killing the clone and completing the last thing that she needed to go make the sacrifice, the apocalypse happen. Suicide. So, and killing herself was basically like suicide. Killing her clone was basically killing herself, which was basically suicide. So the Dark Lord has arisen and came back in his angelic form, which was, sorry babe, he was fine. I ain't gonna lie, honey. He had body. He was fine and cute and all. And during all this, also, we find out So he like, okay, I want her to be my our marriage or whatever. The first, I don't know if there's like, okay, we gonna get married, she's gonna be my queen and this and that, you gonna love me and this. And I'm like, this is kind of creepy. She's just a 16-year-old girl. And then after time going on, more spoilers, we find out that he is her dad. That's what he told her. And what's the name? Hilda confirmed it. She was like, we couldn't be, your mom and your dad couldn't get pregnant, so the Dark Lord helped them. And pretty much he knew what he was doing. He was making sure that this prophecy was gonna come to life. He's like, oh, mortal, I'm definitely gonna get her pregnant with my girl that I want to help me rule the world. That's gonna help me rule the world. So I'm like, so you trying to marry your daughter, or you just wanted to be the queen? Like, what is this going on? What are we doing? What are we doing here? So she had a meeting with him, and he pretty much says, you have no choice, you'll never win, I'm gonna get what I want, and you guys are you're gonna be my queen next to me, and we're gonna enslave everyone and everything. So they're trying to come up with a little plan so that doesn't happen. It did. So by long story short, it took them to team up with the Immortals to actually save the world. So you can see that Nick didn't want the help of the Immortals because he kept calling Harvey Harry. Like, boy, don't be jealous. Cause obviously she wants you. So also the biggest shock to me of the season was Nick was playing Sabrina the whole time. I was like literally shocked that whole scene. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? He was like, I already liked you before he told me to get nice to you and get close to you, but this is what he wanted me to do. He wanted me to get close to you, you know, make you happy, this and this and that. And I'm just like, no, Nick, why would you do this? She just said that she kind of loved you and you're kind of ruining it. Oh. So he's trying to make everything right now. Like, let me help you entrap him, this and that, the third. And it takes everyone to work together to try to stop him. And we all know he's a Dark Lord. It ain't gonna be that easy. So in the end, Nick ended up being the brave one to use his body as like a vessel so the Dark Lord can go into him so that they can trap him in pretty much hell. So Nick took that sacrifice because he said that he started to fall in love with Sabrina, even though it was an assignment, which we all heard in all these movies before. I still don't like them two together, even though he found them two. I still don't like them two together. I'm rooting for her and Harvey next season because that's what's going to happen. Mark my words, that's going to happen. So they got him back into hell. So Lilith is now the queen of hell as probably next season. Hopefully they make another season. And what she gave Sabrina 2 wishes. One, to give her all her powers back. And I'm like, yeah, because I cannot deal with no power Sabrina. That's why we watching, honey. I mean, we always watch for everybody else in the drama and stuff, but the powers is helping too. I was gonna feel sad that she wasn't gonna have no power for a season. Still no Salem talking. Even though Amber Rose, I read a clip that Amber Rose is actually based off of Salem. They just made him into like a cousin, whatever. Which pretty much you can tell from like how he was trapped into the house for like 7 years, and Salem was trapped into their house in the other Sabrina. So, I kind of see that how they did that there, but I kind of wish that they made the cat talk. It's interesting to say the least. And she also gave her teacher back, the person whose body she inhabited. She gave her the teacher back. Teacher came back to life. Because she confessed that, you know, she's not actually the teacher. And Sabrina was like, this is my favorite teacher, why would you do that? So she brought her back to life for her too. And she's gonna take care of Nick. She's gonna make sure no harm comes to him. So I guess we will see more of that in season 3, hopefully. So in the end, the gang is back together. They are pretty much like what you call the Fantasy Force 4, like the like Fantastic Four, I meant. And they're gonna, you know, kick ass together. Zelda feels like she's the high priestess now that the Father Black Lord done ran and poisoned everybody in the coven, even though they came back to life, because thanks to the aunties. But he done fled the town with his baby, so because he was like, because the Dark Lord told him he had to kneel to Sabrina. Y'all was pretty much her minions now. So whatever she wanted y'all to do, y'all gotta do it without question. And he was like, I'm not. So y'all know he hated Sabrina this whole 2 seasons. So he like, nah, I'm fleeing. I can't be her servant, calling her a whore. But she a whole version out of this. So how she a whore? That's what I said. These fellas don't be knowing the meaning of whore. Like, she haven't had yet to have sex yet. And I'm hoping she holds that out for Harvey. But she has yet to have sex, so how is she a whore? You just mad. But she's like, yeah, Sabrina is like, yes, let's go get my boyfriend. Like, not, see, it almost cussed her out. Because no, they're not, he betrayed you. You can't trust him now. So don't, just because he did this heroic duty, now you're cool with him again. No, you can't trust him. Go back to Harvey like I told you to. Y'all gonna end up together. Mark my words. I don't care if this is a whole new twist and so Harvey and Sabrina ain't supposed to end up in this one. They gonna end up. Because that's what we loved about the other one. That they were perfect fit. And I want them to be together. So they better end up together. Okay? I like Ross. I like Dick. Not with Sabrina and Harvey. Okay? Even though we know Harvey's trying his hardest to act like he ain't still love her no more. He's trying to get over her. But they still love each other. They'll always love each other. That was their first love. I hate how these shows be throwing around these love too easily. I be like, don't be pairing me up with nobody. Don't be let me tell people I love them. Because knowing damn well I don't. Shit, I be loving this person, and loving this person. No. But yeah, so I still give this show a 10 out of 10. Yes, it is completed with everything I need. It is kept me interested. I wasn't even trying to talk to my boyfriend at the time. I'm like, I'm trying to watch this show. That shit is so interesting. I hope they bring back part 3. I hope we get to see how Lilith is in hell. I hope we get to see more of Sabrina's powers. I hope she get to keep all the powers that she gained after she came back to life. I hope that her and Harvey get back together. I hope we get to see more of Theo, because he is also a badass in himself. I hope we get introduced to more new characters, because I feel like we need new people to keep this show alive, because we can keep seeing the same people. I can't wait to see the new evils they have to face now, because they're going to try to go to hell to save him. That's what we saw. So I can't wait to see that. I just, really can't wait. I hope it's not a whole nother year. So even though we know that's what it's going to be, a whole nother year, but still, I'm going to be here for it, downloading it all. So that's it, you guys. Thank you for listening to me ramble. And I didn't stumble over my words this much this time. Thank the Lord. I'm going to go chill. Got work in the morning. Gonna go hang with my baby. Love you all. And good